the Father blessed me with a really interesting thought this morning. So, you know how in the Old Testament, when the Israelites were to make an offering, he said to include the fat, because it is, to him, it is a sweet aroma to him. And when we are called to fast, once you have burned up all of the food reserves that you have already eaten and your body switches over to consuming your own bodily fat, once you switch over into ketosis, that's what ketosis is, like that, you start burning your own bodily fat, and that is a sweet aroma to him, right? I know that's like making its rounds on TikTok, but I had another thought today when I was pondering the moment or the time that Saul, was confronted with the Messiah, and he was blinded, and he waited for Ananias in Damascus, right? And he's sitting there at his house, and he's just so depressed, contemplating the life that he had been living and how the Lord changed his perspective in an instant. And now he did not have a desire to eat. Now I want to think about that, okay? When you're sick and your body is building a fever, you don't have an appetite. Why? Why don't you have an appetite? It's because your body is focusing all of its energy into building that fever, and that takes a lot of energy. And so your body doesn't want to have to focus on building a fever and digesting food. So rather than doing both, it just gives you the desire to not eat. Like the loss of appetite serves a purpose. And I was thinking about that in connection with Paul. He didn't have a desire to eat. When we fast, why do we fast? Because it draws us closer to the Father. Whether you believe in him or not, it draws you into the Father. When we go through seasons of depression and we don't want to eat, he is drawing us into him. Whether you acknowledge it or not, that's a side effect of these symptoms that we are experiencing. They serve a purpose. He's looking out for us. Just like I always thought this was funny, that Muslims will, when a baby is born, they speak the name of their God. Like that's the first word that they want that baby to hear. However, it's too late, because the name of the Father is Yahuwah. That baby has already heard the name of the one true God. With every breath you take, whether you believe in him or not, he is drawing you to him. Stew on that.